morning students, I am Padmini. Today we are going to learn a very interesting topic from your supplementary English book, that is footprints without feet. Okay, the first chapter is A Tramp of Surgery. A Tramp of Surgery. This is the story about a dog whose name is Tricky. Tricky, a small dog, is pampered and overfed by his rich mistress. He falls seriously ill and his mistress consults a veterinary surgeon. So let us discuss, does he perform any operation? Does the dog recover? So first let us discuss introduction to this lesson. So the story is about Tricky, a dog who is the pet of a rich lady and whose name is Mrs. Pumphrey. She loves her dog very much and always is unable to refuse him anything he wants. So Tricky is fond of eating cream cakes and chocolates. So one day when Mrs. Pumphrey is out with Tricky for a walk, the narrator is Mr. Dr. Harriot, sees them and stops to talk. While talking to Mrs. Pumphrey, he realized that he has been overfeeding Tricky and also had given him things that he should not eat, due to which Tricky had started looking like a bolted sausage. Soon Tricky got unwell and Mrs. Pumphrey had to call Mr. Harriot. Mr. Harriot is the narrator of the story, for help. But she does not want to send him away. But the only way suggested by Mr. Harriot, that is to get him hospitalized for 15 days. So let us discuss the story. So before going to the topic, let us know about the author. So who is the author of the story? James Alfred Waite is the author of the story A Tramp of Surgery. So he was known by his pen name, James Harriot. He was a British veterinary surgeon. At the same time, he was a writer who used his many years of experiences as a veterinary surgeon to write a series of books, and each consisting of stories about animals and their owners. So he is the best known for these semi-autobiographical works. My dear students, you can see page number 1. Page number 1, A Tramp of Surgery. So in the first page, we will get some difficult words. So let us discuss the meaning of the difficult words. Like mistress. Mistress means a woman in a position of authority or control. Then bloated. Bloated means excessive in size or amount. Then sausage. Sausage means an item of food in the form of a cylindrical length of minced pork or other meat encased in a skin, typically sold raw to be grilled or fried before eating. Then bloodshot. Bloodshot means of the eyes, inflamed or tinged with blood, typically as a result of tiredness. Then rheumy. Rheumy means watery. Then lolled. Lolled means sit, lie or stand in a very lazy and relaxed way. Then hastened. Hastened means be quick to do something. Then listless. Listless means lacking energy or enthusiasm. Then malnutrition. Malnutrition means lack of proper nutrition. Then cod liver oil. Cod liver oil means oil pressed from the liver of cod. Next, relent. Relent become less severe or intense. Then lumbago. Lumbago means pain in the muscles and joints of the lower back is known as lumbago. In the first part of the story, the narrator was James Herriot, Dr. James Herriot. He was starting telling us that how he was so worried about Tricky. Tricky, a pet dog. The narrator, Mr. Herriot, stops his car as he sees Tricky with his mistress on the road. When he saw Tricky, he was so shocked to see Tricky because he looks like a bloated sausage, become so fat. He has become very fat. His eyes are red and it's watery. Mrs. Pumphrey, this Tricky's owner, starts giving explanations. She told Mr. Herriot that she thought that Tricky was malnourished because he did not have any energy and excitement. She told him that she used to give him malt, cod liver oil and a bowl of Horlicks at night, apart from his regular meals, so that he could sleep at night. Although she gave him so much to eat, she says that he doesn't give him much to eat. Here we can understand. Although she gave him so much to eat, but she says that she does not give him much to eat. Means it's totally funny. She was giving much to eat, and the dog is that much greedy that he never say no to food. In the second part of the story, the narrator asks Mrs. Pumphrey if she had cut down on his sweets as he had asked her to do. To which she replies that she did it for a while, but she felt that he was getting weaker, because of which she had to stop being so harsh with him. Also she says that she is unable to refuse him cakes and chocolates because those were his favorite foods. Then the narrator understood Tricky's problem. The dog was very greedy and could eat at any time of the day. It is so greedy that any time of the day it can eat. He didn't know how to say no to food when his stomach was full. The narrator also thought to himself of all the things that Mrs. Pumphrey would not have mentioned, which she fed Tricky. Again, the narrator means James Herriot. Again, the James Herriot asked Mrs. Pumphrey whether Tricky was exercising. To which Mrs. Pumphrey replies that she does take him out for walks once in a while, but he is not playing, especially his ring throwing. Exercise is the gardener. And who is the gardener? Hodgkin. Hodgkin is the name of the gardener. The gardener Hodgkin, who takes him out to play. But nowadays he is not coming because he had pain in his lower back, which is known as lumbago, means the pain in his lower back. Okay. So my dear students, let us discuss the second page. So before going to the second page, we will find some difficult words here. First, we will discuss the meaning of the words. Okay. First one, that is severe. Severe means very great, or we can say intense. Then regime. Regime means a system or order, way of doing things. Okay. Then tottering. Tottering means move in a feeble or unsteady way. Then tweed. Tweed means a rough surfaced woolen cloth. Then wardrobe. Wardrobe, a large tall cupboard or recess we can say, in which clothes may be hung or stored. Okay. Then harness. Harness means a set of straps and fittings. Next, distraught. Distraught means very worried and upset. Then bouts. Bouts, a short period of intense activity of a specified kind. Rug. Rug means a floor covering. Then panting. Panting means breathing with short, quick breaths or out of breath. Then fortnight. Fortnight, a period of 2 weeks, is known as fortnight. Then snood. Snood means a partial or total loss of consciousness, is known as snood. Then wailings. Wailings means just crying with pain, grief or anger, is known as wailings. Then marched. Marched, walk quickly and with determination. The narrator. In the second page, we will find the narrator, Dr. Harriet, tried to talk seriously to Mrs. Pumphrey that if she did not control Tricky's eating habits and increased his exercise, he would soon fall ill. He told her that she should stay strong and strict with him, and she must put him on a diet. And here Mrs. Pumphrey accepted that although she knew that Mr. Harriet was right, but it was too difficult in her part to refuse him for anything. But then she left the place, as if she was now ready to follow the new routine properly. Mr. Harriet was watching them go and looking at Tricky walking so unsteadily. The narrator was also looking at the tweed coat. Tweed coat means the rough woolen coat that Tricky was wearing. He had a wardrobe. My dear students, the dog had a wardrobe, and that is full of these coats and also raincoats for the rainy days. These lines suggest that Mrs. Pumphrey was a very rich lady, as she had a lot of money to spend on her dog. But the narrator knew that soon he would be receiving a call about Tricky falling ill, and it came. The call came after a few days. Mrs. Pumphrey was very upset, as Tricky was not eating anything, not even his favorite dishes, and was vomiting frequently. He didn't even want to do anything. He became lifeless. He became very lazy. So being a veterinary doctor, the author James Harriet, the narrator, knew that the only way to get Tricky well was to get him out of the house for a few days. He then suggested to Mrs. Pumphrey that it would be good to get Tricky hospitalized and keep him under observation for 15 days. Upon hearing this, Mrs. Pumphrey nearly fainted. She was so sad. She was sure that if Tricky did not see her every day, he would surely die. He would surely die. But the narrator kept his words that he had to go for hospitalization for 15 days. He told her that this was the only option as Tricky was very ill. The narrator, James Harriet, thought it. It would be best to avoid any delays and get him to the hospital as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will create more problem. He went to their house, and even though Mrs. Pumphrey was crying because she didn't want her dog to go away from her, because she loves the dog very much, as her own child. He took the dog, wrapped it in a blanket, and put him in the car. So my dear students, so I have divided this story into 5 parts. So already we have discussed part 1 and part 2. So let us discuss the part 3, and that is your book page number 3. Okay. So before going to the explanation of this topic, so here we will find some difficult words. So let us discuss the meaning of the difficult words first. Like roast. Roast means a cause to stop sleeping is known as roast. Then maids. Maids means specially the women servants are known as maids. Rust. Rust means done or completed too hurriedly, or simply you can say hasty. Okay. Then supper. Supper, an evening meal, typically a light or informal one. Then despairing. Despairing means showing loss of all hope. Then glanced. Glanced means take a brief or hurried look. Then patted. Patted, touch quickly and gently with the flat of the hand. Okay, doing like this. Wag. Wag, especially with reference to an animal's tail. Move or cause to move rapidly to and fro. Okay. Then surged. Surged means move suddenly and powerfully forward or upward. Next, that is motionless. Motionless means stationary, which is not moving. Okay. Then sniffing. Sniffing means the action of drawing in air audibly through the nose. Okay. Then whimper. Whimper, make a series of low, feeble sounds expressive of fear, pain, or we can say unhappiness. Then trotted. Trotted means run at a moderate pace with short steps. Okay. Then engulfed. Engulfed means sweep over something so as to surround or cover it completely. Okay. Next, slopped. Slopped means spill or flow over the edge of a container, typically as a result of careless handling. Okay. Then liable. Liable means likely to do or to be something is known as liable. Okay. In the next, the maids were then woken up and asked to get out of all the tricky stuff. Stuff means his stuff included things like his day bed, night bed, his favorite cushions, toys, rubber rings, breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, and his snacks bowl. Here Mr. Harriot knew that so much stuff won't fit in his car. So he started rushing things. As the doctor was leaving with Tricky, Mrs. Pumphrey threw a lot of coats that Tricky used to wear in the car. As the narrator was turning in the car, on the turn he saw through the rear mirror that everyone was crying. He petted the little helpless animal, who responded by wagging his tail. The narrator then thought and told Tricky that he knew that Tricky did not have any energy, but he surely had a way to get him better. So how? Whether he is going to do any operation? Let us discuss in the next part. As soon as they came inside the hospital, the other dogs, they gathered around the doctor. Tricky just looked at all of them, and when the doctor put him down on the carpet, he could not even move. The other dogs then sniffed him and thought to themselves that he was a very uninteresting object and that there was no use standing there, and they left. Then the narrator made the bed for Tricky in a warm box along with the other dogs. For 2 days, the narrator kept him just on water and nothing else. He had not given any food to him. On the second day, he roamed around looking at the place around him. And on the third day, he was also making noise to let the people in the hospital know that he too wanted to go out with the other dogs. When the narrator opened the door, Tricky quickly came out and was surrounded by joy, by happiness, who was a greyhound and his friends. Again, after sniffing him for a moment, all of them left for the garden, where Tricky followed them. Later in the evening, the narrator was present at the dinner time and was watching all of them, especially Prince Tricky as he was slopping the food. All of them were eating with great speed because they knew that if they did not finish quickly, then the other dog, after finishing their meal, would come to eat their meal. So they all were eating very quickly. So my dear students, let us discuss the next part, that is the fourth part. And you can see your book, page number 4. Okay, before going to this topic, so first we will discuss some difficult words of this fourth part. Okay, so first one, that is licking. Licking means pass the tongue over something in order to test, moisten or clean it. Okay. Then pleased. Pleased means feeling or showing pleasure and satisfaction. That is jostling. Jostling means push, elbow or bump against someone roughly, typically in a crowd. Okay. Then scrimmage. Scrimmage means a confused struggle or fight. Then trampled. Trampled means tread on and crush. Okay. Then squashed. Squashed means flat, sucked or out of shape as a result of being crushed or squeezed with force. Doing like this, squeezed. Then saggy. Saggy means long, thick and uncapped. Then hovered. Hovered means remain poised, uncertainty in one place or between two states. Then next, anxiously. Anxiously means feeling or showing worry, nervousness, or we can say uneasy about something with an uncertain outcome. Okay. Then dozen. Everybody knows. 12 in number. Okay. Next, bulletins. Bulletins means a short official statement or broadcast, summary of news you can say. Okay. Summary of news you can say. Bulletins. Then convulsing. Convulsing means recover one's health and strength over a period of time after an illness or medical treatment. Okay. So in your fourth part, okay, your page number 4. Okay, when everybody means all the dogs, when they finish their food, Tricky went around looking at the shining bowls and also licked a few bowls. The very next day, an extra bowl was put for him, and the narrator was so happy to see him that Tricky was running towards his bowl. Then he started getting better really quick. He didn't require any medicines and started playing with the other dogs the whole day. They all used to play with each other, bump into each other, walk over each other and squash each other. All of the other dogs accepted him as a family member, although he was very different from others. Hedge, he was very well taken care by his owner, by his mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, the rich lady. And the others were not. He also used to fight for his meals with his fellow dogs, who were much larger in size than him. Not that much. At night, he would also hunt rats in the hen house. He was enjoying as he had never done such things before. All this while, Mrs. Pumphrey, the rich lady, the owner of Tricky, used to call more than 12 times a day to inquire about Tricky. And Mr. Harriot, Dr. James Harriot, used to avoid questions about the coats, the beds, etc. But he told her that Tricky was doing very good and was recovering very fast. Mrs. Pumphrey wanted Tricky to recover fast because she loves him so much. She started sending 24 eggs every day for him. But Mr. Harriot and his partners would have 2 eggs each for breakfast. Then, to improve the quality of blood, Mrs. Pumphrey started sending in bottles of wine. Then, it became Mr. Harriot's habit to have 2 glasses of wine before lunch and a few along with it. Okay? So next, your last part, that is your 5th part, your page number 5 and 6. So before going to this explanation of this part, children, let us discuss the difficult words. Okay? So first one, brandy. Brandy means a strong alcoholic spirit that is distilled from wine or fermented fruit juice. Constitution. Constitutions means the composition of something. Okay? Reverently. Reverently means with deep and solemn respect. The next, temptation. Temptation means the desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise. Okay? Compelled. Compelled, bring about something by the use of force or pressure. Okay? Then awaiting. Awaiting means wait for an event. Next, glimming. Glimming, reflecting light, typically because very clean or polished. Okay? Then chauffeur. Chauffeur means a person employed to drive a private or hired car. Okay? Then clasped. Clasped means grasp, something that is tightly with one's hand. Okay? Then trembled. Trembled means shake involuntarily, typically as a result of anxiety, excitement or fertility. Okay? Then fetch. Fetch means go for and then bring back someone or something for someone. Okay? Then next word, that is hurtling. Hurtling means move or cause to move at high speed, typically in an uncontrolled manner. Okay? Then mist. Mist means in the middle of. Okay? Then lithe. Lithe means thin, supple and graceful. Okay? Then startlet. Startlet means feeling or showing sudden shock or alarm. Okay? Then swarmed. Swarmed means move somewhere in large numbers. Like we can say a swarm of bees. Okay? Shone. Shone means a quality of brightness produced. Okay? So in the last part, in the 5th part, Mrs. Pumphrey started sending in brandy. At that time, Mr. Harriot was not able to believe that Mrs. Pumphrey actually wanted them to give brandy or to Tricky. So they shared it among themselves. Some days, Mr. Harriot used to feel very happy, as he would start his day with extra eggs. Then he would have a few glasses of wine in the afternoon and then ending the day with brandy in the evening. Because of all the things that were being sent for Tricky. So Mr. Harriot was really tempted to keep him as a permanent guest at the surgery. He really wanted that Tricky should stay with them forever. But then he realized that Mrs. Pumphrey, who was like a mother to Tricky, was really suffering and really wanted Tricky to come back soon with good health. So after 15 days, Tricky was ready to go back home, and Mr. Harriot called up Mrs. Pumphrey to come pick him up. Within a few minutes, a long black car came outside. When the chauffeur opened the door, Mrs. Pumphrey was sitting inside, really nervous, at the same time excited also. She was asking with a nervousness in her voice that, was Tricky really better? To which the doctor replied, James Harriot replied positively, yes, it was better. Then Mr. Harriot went inside to get Tricky. So when Mr. Harriot went to the garden behind the house, he saw all the dogs moving around in the garden, and Tricky was sitting between them. He had recovered wonderfully in 2 weeks, just in 15 days. He was looking much healthier, playing with the other dogs, and his chest was touching the ground. He had become a good muscular dog within only 2 weeks. When Mr. Harriot took Tricky to the front of the house, he saw that the chauffeur was still holding the door of the car, and as soon as Tricky saw his mother, like mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, he was overjoyed. He ran away and jumped into the lap of Mrs. Pumphrey and started licking her face, barking in excitement. While all this was happening, the chauffeur and Mr. Harriot got all his stuff out to the car, which had not been used during the treatment in the last 14 days. When Mrs. Pumphrey was having, she leaned out of the window and said to Mr. Harriot, with tears of joy in her eyes, that she couldn't thank him enough for what he had done for her. She was just saying, this is a triumph of surgery. This is a triumph of surgery, meant that the treatment that was given to Tricky had been successful. So next, the theme of the story. So what is the theme of the story? The story or triumph of surgery revolves around an ill dog named Tricky and his mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey. The dog was hugely fat. His eyes were blood red and rheumy. Mrs. Pumphrey gave her malt, cod liver oil and bowl of Horlicks. Still, Tricky had no energy. The doctor advised her to cut down on sweet things. Tricky left eating and kept vomiting. He was to be hospitalized. The doctor gave Tricky nothing to eat for the first 2 days except water. On the 3rd day, there were signs of improvement. He started taking food properly. The doctor didn't give him any medical treatment. Tricky used to run around and play with the other dogs cheerfully. Soon, he recovered completely. So, Mrs. Pumphrey continued inquiring about Tricky on phone. When she came to collect the dog, tears were shining in her eyes. She called this magical recovery. And what is that magic? A triumph of surgery. The moral of the story, a triumph of surgery, is over pampering leads to destruction. So A Triumph of Surgery was written by James Herriot, where author learnt us not to spoil anyone by giving too much things. The story has much significance for our life as well. Children put on weight and grow ill due to their parents. Parents overcare for them. Many kids are overweight and spoiled because their parents just try to meet every demand of their kid and fall to give them exercise for their body at the same time to their mind. So my dear students, in the last part of this video, the whole chapter I have completed within 15 lines. For your understanding. Okay? So I hope you have understood this. Thank you.